on your BrickWall horror. Ooh. So I gotta say, it's been a pretty good month. I'm playing catch up a little bit, but it's going well. It's going well. So today I'm gonna talk about a film called Mr. Crocket. It's on Hulu. But before I get into it, remind you guys to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not ready to subscribe. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And I gotta say one more thing before I get into this review is yeah, I think we got it clear. I think we got it clear from the horrors that were in here last time. You know, if you guys watch the other reviews, you know there's a little bit terror in here, but I think we're good. I think we're good. So Mr. Crocket. So this is a Hulu original film, part of their bite-sized Halloween series that they apparently do every year. They drop like a little Halloween themed movie or a little horror themed movie, and this is the one for this year. So I gotta say, well, no, I'll get into that in a second. But so Mr. Crocket, it follows a hyperactive young boy, which I will talk about later, who pushes his mom. It says mom here, M-U-M, mom. Who pushes his mom over the edge of by continuously playing an old VHS tape of children's television host Mr. Crocket. And I'm not gonna lie, the song's a little catchy. A friend like me is a friend like you. This movie stars Cecilia Friday, Giuliano Valdi, Cam Montgomery as the titular Mr. Crocket. Yeah, and that's mainly it. Like it's other people in the movie, but those are like the main three in the movie. So to give you a little bit more in-depth information about this movie, so the mom, like she just kind of suffered a loss, right? Like her husband died, and she's left with just her and her son, whose name is Major. Way in the beginning of the movie, it's like a flashback, like something happened like this. It was this family, and the kid ends up being taken into the TV by Mr. Crocket. That is the gist of what happened. I won't explain anything else, but that's the gist of what happened. So all this time later, the mom of the boy that got taken by Mr. Crocket, she was like freaking out, like, oh, don't let him go, don't let him alone, he's back. But ain't nobody know what he was talking about. So all of a sudden, the mom, she's trying to like make things work with her son. So, she's working hard, trying to pay the bills, trying to take care of him, trying to make sure he good. And the whole time, now let me talk about, hold on. Wait. I'm gonna finish the synopsis first because I want to pop off on Major. So Major, he's just, he's tough to deal with. So one day, the mom finds a tape of Mr. Crocket, plays it for Major. Major falls in love with the tape, in love with the Mr. Crocket kid show. It's like a little Mr. Rogers neighborhood, if you will. So after dealing with that, after having Major kind of occupied on that, the mom walks in one day and sees something very weird about the tape. And so she kind of tries to encourage Major to go outside. Major doesn't want to. And then things kind of just hit the rails from there. She lashes out at Major. And, things just go off the rails from there. I'll touch on it a little bit throughout the review. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. And it leaves the mom to have to figure out a way to save her son. It's a couple of twists and turns in this movie. It is a little creepy. And it is a fun watch. But let me go into this motherfucking Major. Let me talk about him. And y'all already know I'm about to be mad. So listen, right? I have watched many a movie. I've watched many a show. I have seen many a piece of media. I ain't never been so damn mad at a motherfucking kid in the damn movie ever. I'd have beat the break. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd have beat Major ass. I'd have got that belt, and I said, boy, what you know? I'd have put him on punishment. I'd have let Mr. Crocket have his ass. Because let me tell you about what Major. So Major is the asshole in this movie. Major is the real villain in this movie, right? So mind you, like I said before, his daddy just died. They're at the funeral. They are going to the funeral for I want y'all to understand this. They are going to the funeral for his dead father. Y'all want to know what this piece of shit ass child did? Y'all want to know what he did? He's in there like, yo, I don't want to be here. Well, can I have my game? The whole time mom's up there talking about dad at the funeral and everything like that, he's on the game. he's playing the game. And the movie takes place in like 1994, I think it is. So he got like a little Game Boy or some dumb shit. Man, let me tell you how mad I. And at first I'm thinking like, okay, maybe that's just him processing grief. He doesn't want to be there. That's him detaching himself from it. But man, let me tell you what this bullshit ass boy a damn day. So, and it really, like, Major was like the worst kid ever. Like, he was horrible. Like, his mother explained to him, like, yo, listen, things are gonna be hard. I'm gonna be here for you. We gotta work as a team. She gave him a whistle, like as like a, you know, like a little, you know, like a little pat type thing, right? Said, when you blow this whistle, you know, I'll always come to you and I'll always help you, and I just want you to do the same for me. You know, cute little moment. Immediately, this boy starts blowing that whistle. He is disrespectful. He not listening. I was like, no, I do what I want. And so then the inciting incident, when the mom was trying to get the tape turned off, when he was watching the Mr. Crocket tape all into it, she's like, go outside. You know, you've been watching this tape for a long time. Let's just go outside. Let's have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Go get some fresh air. He's like, I don't want to go. And he's like freaking out, right? Then he grabs the trophy, right? He grabs this trophy off of the shelf. And she was like, Major, put your father's trophy down. Don't you do it. Major looked at the trophy. I'm going to let y'all see what he did. I'm going to let y'all see what he did for yourself. But just know the mom was justified for her reaction. And so, because the thing with Mr. Crocket is, right? And I guess I can start talking about Mr. Crocket now so I can get off of Major because he's going to make me mad. I'll double back to me. All I'm gonna say is, last thing I'm gonna say about Major, actually, the end of the movie will have you ready to backhand the life out of this boy. I kid you not. The end of this movie will have you about ready to backhand the life out of this boy, because how dare you, Major? How dare you? How dare you? All right, I'm done talking about Major. Mr. Crocket. Let's talk about the titular character, Mr. Crocket. So Mr. Crocket was played brilliantly, first of all. I liked his character. He is a very good modern day horror icon, I think. He's dope. Like, he's very creepy. He's very effective in what he's doing. His backstory, I don't know. Like, his backstory was okay. Like, I wasn't like too into the backstory for him. I thought it was all right. I thought it kind of made sense, but I thought kind of didn't. Like, I don't know. It's weird for me. I don't know. Like, you guys let me know in the comments what you thought about his backstory. But this dude, Mr. Crocket, was like, he was good. He was pretty good. His whole thing is that he goes and he practically abducts the kids who he thinks are who he sees whose parents like lash out at them and don't treat them fairly. He's like, oh no, you come with me. Like, there was one girl whose dad, he was on drugs and stuff like that, so he really didn't want much to do with her. And then there's like another family where like the dad was harsh too. And then you got Major situation where the mom says some harsh things to him or whatever the case may be. And so then like Mr. Crocket just comes in and says, oh, you can come to my magical line. You come in and you play with me, and I'll keep you safe from your friend. That's how he sounds. Not like that, but like that's like his voice. He's like, you can come with me, and I'll keep you safe. I'll be your friend. And so like he pretty much like keeps them trapped in the show. Not trapped, but he keeps them in the show. But you kind of see a very interesting thing about what's actually going on in the show. Like, his backstory to why he became who he was, it kind of I don't know. I don't really connect them dots. But the actuality behind what he's doing or behind what's happening is very interesting. I was like, whoa. I was like, that's kind of dark. That's deep. But it's not like nothing crazy, but it's just like, wow. Like, that said, Mr. Crocket, he got mad power. Like, I've seen people like compare him to Freddy Krueger, like a modern day Freddy Krueger, in terms of that he has all these powers. He can check you anytime he wants to, or as long as you having nightmares or sing the song. I don't remember how you really invoke the spirit of Freddy Krueger, but with him and with Mr. Crocket, it's like, yo, your kid find that tape and that tape playing, and Mr. Crocket see you talk crazy to a kid, he gonna come out, he gonna take care of you, he gonna do something to you. And he does do some things to people. Like, he does have a kill count, and his kills are pretty gruesome. And it was very interesting. Like, he is somebody that I'm not gonna lie to you, he is somebody I would not want to see in my house. Like, get out. Like, get out, Mr. Crocket. Don't you dare come for me. You gotta understand what the kid did. All right, don't just take their side. Look at how much of an asshole this kid was. All right, and look at what I had to do. All right, look at my record. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Now, this is a little joke, but if Mr. Crocket was a part of child services, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think a lot of kids will be misplaced. I'll just say it like that. Oh, you see Mr. Crocket gonna come to you through that child services. I get together. I want to get from Mr. Crocket. No. Like, but yeah. Other than that, though, this movie, like I said, was really good. I enjoyed it. It was effective. It was very effective. In terms of being a for what it was, right? Because watching the trailers, I was trying to collect my thoughts on that, because it's like watching the trailers, you would not have thought this movie would be that scary, but it does have its fair share of horror in there. The performances were really, really good. And the ending, I like that the ending leaves it open for a sequel. I would honestly love to see like a new Mr. Crocket every year. Like, if Hulu can pull off doing a new Mr. Crocket every year, the way that they did, like what was the damn movie franchise that I just talked about earlier in this season? Oh, like what they do with Saw, or like what they do with like some of the other horror movies that come out like every year. I would actively watch like a Mr. Crocket like horror thing, like just keep going, like Mr. Crocket 2, Mr. Crocket in the Hood. Not me. I should play. But yeah, overall this was a good movie. So critically, let's get into the ratings. Like I said, I'll say everything I liked about the film was that it was very effective. The tone was good. Mr. Crocket was a very formidable foe in the horror world. My dislikes of that motherfucking Major. Fuck his ass. I mean, no, like, fuck that kid. Like, seriously, like he's a touching asshole. Like, all right, I'm sorry. I'm just like, when y'all see the movie, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Cause like, yo, Major, come on, sit the fuck down, yo. Like, I'm sorry. Excuse my French, everybody. Major really pissed me off in that movie though. But this has 63% on Rotten Tomatoes, 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb. It was directed by Brendan Epsey. So good job to you, sir. I did enjoy this film. I hope to see more. Me personally, I would give this as a movie. I give this, like, it was a little bit on the cheaper side. You can tell this movie was made for Hulu. But as a movie, I give this like I give this like a 4 stars as a movie. As a horror movie, I give it the same. I give it 4 stars for a movie, 4 stars for a horror movie. It was effective in what it needed to do. It did creep me out a bit sometimes. And just as a movie, it was a very enjoyable watch. It was very comprehensive from beginning to end. Of course, it was a cheaper budget, but that still didn't stop it from being a good story. So, I mean, that's it though. That's all I got. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And until next time, stay tuned for more BrickWall Horror. We're about to wrap it up, and I have a feeling things are gonna get a little bit spooky. Yeah. All right. Until next time, though, y'all, be easy. Oh wait, no, be spooky, stay scary. Peace. Oh, wait. All right, there we go. Be spooky, stay scary. I made the right button. Peace.